playing music since, I think I got my first guitar when I was in 8th grade. So I've been playing an instrument since then, but with people and live since 2016. I kind of go through all the strings. I play bass guitar too, and I sing. I can't really play the drums. Not really sure. Like, probably when you're like in middle school, you can't drive, so kind of stuck in the house, and it was just a hobby I wanted to pick up. I liked music for a long time. I was always going to Vans Warped Tour, and I saw my first show in 2005. I saw Good Charlotte in the Scranton Cultural Theater. And just growing up, watching like MTV and Fuse was a big one for me. Watching music videos, I enjoyed it. I liked the music, I could relate to it. So I kind of wanted to emulate that. Maybe not immediately, but years later. Not really. It was kind of just a hobby in the house for me. And I jammed with people. Nothing serious. I remember in 9th grade, me and a couple friends, we had instruments. I don't think we were very good at them, but we had instruments, and we made a band, and we would just jam in my friend's attic. But that was kind of it. Then went to college, and I didn't really go to my first open mic night till maybe like October, November 2016. Okay. We started doing a couple open mic nights. The song is called Thoughts.
Look at these thoughts up in my head. You can't begin to understand. And I know you hear my voice, but you haven't answered yet. And after 6 or so semesters, might seem trivial at best. If I hadn't let my guard down, would you be so different? I think you made it a point that you changed, and that's fine, 'cause I'll be waiting for that time. If I can have you for the moment, even though it won't make sense, I would replay all the motions to let you with me again. And after all the ground I fought for, does it prove the point of mine? If only I could pick my head up, maybe we'd see eye to eye. And you never had a problem losing sleep on my behalf, just to have someone to bother beside for all of my nonsense. Remember going out on Tuesdays where we got too drunk to drive. Another girl, another planet, isn't something I'll survive. I think you made it a point that you changed, and that's fine, 'cause I'll be waiting for that sign. If I can have you for the moment, even though it won't make sense, I will replay all the motions to let you with me again. And after all the ground I fought for, does it prove your point of mine? If only I can pick my head up, maybe we'd see eye to eye. Can you take me home? I've been waiting all this time. I can't see clearly. You left me all alone. You had to find that line just to cross it. I fought for, does it prove your point of mine? If only I could pick my head up, maybe we'd see eye to eye. If I can have you for a moment, even though it won't make sense, I would replay all emotions election with me again. It's after all the crimes I fought for, does it prove your point your mind? If only I could pick my judge up, maybe we'd see eye to eye.
What is your favorite performance by far? Like, where did you perform it and what song did you do and why was it your favorite?
That's a
You're a
tough
real
one.
thinker, right?
That's a tough
I have
one.
to get you.
I've got a couple. I can narrow it down to 3.
Alright, shoot.
Okay. Probably the first one was my first ever big show that wasn't an open mic.
Mm-hmm.
And I was friends with this bartender at the bar who, her boyfriend had a band. So he came by one night and we started having some drinks, and I was sly about it. I asked to be like, hey, I've got a couple friends we've been playing, like, would you mind if we opened up for you for this big show? And I got him to agree, and he really didn't hear anything from us, didn't know anything about us. And the first show was to a crowd of 500 people, so that's a little bit much.
Mm-hmm.
I was a little nervous. Well, alright, so that's my first one.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good.
Yep. We'll just introduce the next song.
This one's called Pandora Songs. It's a title track off my latest EP.
I'm trying to fall asleep. These late night vibes have got me beat. But could you give a shit? And when I hit your back and you always swore you to mine, and you could probably tell it's a suit I've learned to wear well. And you can door station to still on my phone from the summer 2014. So that's not great sense. Maybe it's obvious you haven't lost your touch, at least not from where I'm standing. And maybe someday you'll begin to realize I am not quite half as bad as you always made me out to be. And it's so hard to ignore, cause you're righteous in some remorse. I see you keeping tabs, I'm impressed with the way that you crawled your way back in the bed. I made a bunch of changes, and so much is the same. I'm probably better off from the toxic, so please give me something that I can believe. So that's not pretend. Maybe it's obvious you haven't lost your touch, at least not from where I'm standing. And maybe someday you'll begin to realize I am not quite half as sad as you've always been made out to be. It's obvious you haven't lost your touch, at least not from where we're standing. And maybe someday you'll begin to realize I am not quite half as sad as you always made me out to be. Baby, it's obvious you haven't lost your touch, at least not from where I'm standing. Someday you'll begin to realize that I am not quite half as sad as you always made me out to be.
Woo!
My second one was probably our EP release show.
Mm-hmm.
That was this last Thanksgiving Eve in November. So we had a couple of our best friends that are bands. Like, they played the show for us, and we had an outstanding crowd. Like, it was just all friends and family. There was like 350 people through the doors, the most that venue had ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
So that made me feel good because it took a lot of work to write all the music and record it and all the production. And my third favorite was the show we just recently played in Philly in January.
Mm-hmm.
It was the first time playing in Philadelphia. I've been there a bunch of times, but couldn't get a gig. It was this big show for the Voltage Lounge, and which is right outside the Electric Factory, even though it's different now. But we got thrown in there as a local opener because the band that was supposed to be doing it dropped out, so they threw us in there as the local opener for Philadelphia, even though I'm from Scranton. But it was a really cool show. There's a line outside, and it was one of the first times where, like, playing around here is great, don't get me wrong, but people were, taking pictures, buying merch, we were signing stuff. Like, it was like the first time that, like, actually happened where it wasn't like a joke. Like, people were serious about it. And instantly our socials blew up after that one show that we did there, so that was pretty cool.
And it seems like you guys have a really awesome like social media going and whatnot, so just people like following back and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, like, in today's day and age, but social media presence is, like, super important. You can't just be selling CDs out of your trunk. I mean, you need to, I think, like, the days of being, like, a rock star are over. Like, you need to interact with your fans, and not even fans, just, like, be nice people and that are appreciating you, You need to reciprocate that a little bit. But I like to keep it fun, like, saying stupid stuff on Twitter all the time and posting pictures and gigs and just different things. I like to use the stories too to give attention to other friends that are doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm. And then my last question for you is, this is a commonly asked question, but as a musician, what is your favorite part?
I think for me, it's just a way to express myself through art, and that sounds like really cliche and stupid, but, like, I've got a day job, and, it's a desk job. I like it, don't get me wrong, but, like, I'm not very creative. No one's appreciating, like, my work in that way. Like, I'm actually, like, affecting someone. Like, someone is listening to these songs that I wrote with my friends, and they're listening to the lyrics and they're relating to it. Like, it's cool that I could relate to someone else that I've never met in that way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's my outlet. All right. This next one's called Helping You by Helping Myself First.
How you wanted this to be, and I'm sorry for your pain and suffering. Just hear me out. I wish that I can have all of the questions, but truth be told, I'm better off than you. I'll give it my all, I'm just a slave to fall, and I can't save you. I'll pull me aside and take along with the ride, can't be your savior. I'll give it my all, I'm just a slave to fall, and I can't save you. I'll pull me aside and take along with the ride, can't be your savior. When did I hear come familiar place? And I'm not complaining, just an observation, something hard to believe. Maybe the peaks aren't out of question, and maybe the valleys aren't so low. I'll give my all, I'm just a slave to fall, and I can't save you. I'll pull me aside and take a long with the ride, can't be your savior. I'll give it my all, just a slave to fall, and I can't save you. I'll pull me aside inside and take along the ride. Can't be your savior. I never thought I'd be the one to save you. That didn't say dating me being enough. I never thought I'd be the one to save you. 'Cause I can't even save myself. But I'll kill my own, just inside to fall, and I can't save you. I'll put me aside and take along the ride, can't be your savior. I'll kill my own, just inside to fall, and I can't save you. I'll put me aside and take along the ride, can't be your savior.
Woo!
Thank you.